There's nothing quite like. Here he comes.
This bout.
How will these two fighters handle the... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. They score again with the left hand. He didn't take that jab well at all. For the finish. Can he seal the deal here in round one? Incredible start to this fight. Is he out on his feet here? Disaster averted. Is David Adelaide going to go down? What a shot, and down goes Adelaide.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
What a shot, and down goes Adelaide.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Looks like he's going to survive. David Adelaide just took a big shot. David Adelaide couldn't take any more, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next.
Here we go, it's round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out.
Adelaide rocked! And that was a heavyweight shot that put Big D down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Yeah, look at that. All the belts, mighty. The ring and swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, no but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, no but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling.
I'm Todd Grisham, the crowd. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
And of course, we fight. And there's the bell for round one. He misses with that jab. Takes that jab. He's going for the finish. Can he seal the deal here in round one? Incredible start to this fight. How did they survive that? trouble, but the greatest, Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be hard.
Muhammad Ali in trouble, but do you believe this? The greatest is down on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Nice counter shot with the right hand. Nice punch. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
How are they going to revive him?
Here we go. It's round 2. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give. It looks like we're going to see an early night here. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. They score with that left hand. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, oh no! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
On to the third. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Bombs away. Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Who am I? Champions.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm talking the Braun.
This bout.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Trying to answer back. Nice counter shot. And the big fella stumbling backwards. And the Big Daddy hits the floor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure. And Bo is dazed. Big Daddy Bo goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this, and what a rarity. Big Daddy Bo is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Big Daddy in trouble. Is he still on his feet? It looks like he's going to survive the round here. But just and Big Daddy Bo got rocked. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there jumping him, do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they want to shake your leg, and that's here away from getting stopped.
Great counter right hand there. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Ted, and the heat is on, 3 minutes seems like 3 hours. It's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What a shot.
And the big fella stumbling, and the Big Daddy hits the floor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We're live. DEONTAY.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of...
Usually you don't... So here we go. Should be a good one. He threw the hook. Didn't land. Hit him with a left jab. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Bruno covering up. He's trying to fight. Bruno not answering back. Bruno finally goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Oh, we don't talk about Bruno. The biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? He's got to get out of there. Oh, is Bruno gonna go down? And the big heavyweight Bruno is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Here we go. It's round 2. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Got out of the way of that right hook. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? Nice exchanges from both. Oh, and big Frank Bruno just got belted. Can he get out of this predicament? And right back into the fray. Bruno seeing cobwebs. Frank Bruno finally goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Bruno not answering back, and the true Brit goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever...
There's the bell for round 3. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Looks like he's gonna do it. He's gonna beat Frank Bruno. Do you believe this? And he couldn't take any more as Frank Bruno is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean out.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind... The Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with...
This battle.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Best round. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. And he goes down. Not looking good for him right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here. Smokin' Joe may go. And that may just do it. He is not moving. What a shot that put him down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Is Frazier in trouble?
Oh, I heard that never by saw it.
Is Frazier in trouble? Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
How are they going to revive him?
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Good counter right-handed kick. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
It's sluggish, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train, this is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no way Frazier survives this. He's been setting at this moment the entire fight. He's got to cash in now. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, he's in there throwing bombs again. Frazier is in trouble again. That was the moment. And he fails to score with that left hook. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Ooh, and he rocked him, and now we'll see what kind of finisher he is. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? And he throws the show. Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. No, we don't see a knockdown. Punch, counter punch. That punch scores. Beautiful counter shot. Hold everything. He caught him clean. Can he get out of this predicament? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Nice cut. Hold everything. He caught him clean. A much better game plan here. gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to sit? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and the cornerman.
On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You're not going to see him. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Which fighter will say no mas? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Well, he's showing us he's got an iron chin, but at what cost? He's got to think about his future. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? And he goes down. It's not looking good for him right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. And he just knocked it down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber.
This bout.
Well, I hope you... And that's the opening bell, round one. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. They score with that left hand. Tyson Fury just got locked. Do you believe this? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And right back into the fray. That one lands. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Who knew we'd see these guys fight for a fourth time? But I'm certainly not complaining.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight. No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has got in there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous fighter, puncher in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it, but Tyson Fury is smart. A complete warmonger. Got in his head well before he stepped to the ring. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other.
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Here we go, it's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He fails to score with that left hook. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. Right punch. Perfect counter shot. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come. It looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Fantastic punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He misses with that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Beautiful counter punch. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take. It looks like we're going to see an early night here. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this down goes Fury.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
the corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. And down goes Fury.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know the one shake your leg. And that's him away from getting stopped.
And he misses with that jab. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Down goes Fury.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Who am I? Champions.
A beautiful afternoon. Here he comes, the Bronze Bomber, DEONTAY.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
An open-air outdoor stadium. And we're underway in round one. Good counter left hand there. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Look at the big fella get rocked. The biggest of them all crashes to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. And Eddie Hall goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What a shot. Somebody can smell blood. Look at that. Look at that cool exterior. Look at what they're going to do. Walking down.
And the world's strongest man is staggered. Do you believe this? The world's strongest man is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Look at the big fella get rocked. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they're on shaky leg. They're ready.
And the referee may be called into action here. He's taking a good look at it. Just one punch away from, he's rolled the dice. He's coming up aces here, but can he seal the deal? The biggest of them all crashes to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
You are the sweetest thing, yeah. I left all the joy you bring.
What a lovely... The Bronze Bomber, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic...
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big show. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They both want the knockout. What a punch. He's rolled the dice. He's coming up aces here, but can he seal the deal? Finally, Jones goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning, or air con, as they say in the UK.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out.
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. It looks like he's going to hold everything. He caught him clean. And down goes Jones Jr.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen.
He's in trouble. We've avoided catastrophe there. Oh, he got clipped. He got clipped, and this may be it. Not what he expected. And finally, Jones goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here. The referee might want to step in here. He's got his eyes on him. Oh, my word! Down goes RJJ!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Pensacola's finest is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
What a beautiful day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. He'll square off against the juggernaut Joe Joyce. 6'6" tall, 210 pounds, and he loves to bang it out.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power, you're looking at speed, you're looking at all these things you've got to take into account. When they land, it's going to feel like a mule's kick.
Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart. The juggernaut, Joe Joyce, fights out of London, the United Kingdom. He is an intimidating specimen.
Wow, someone's being really generous here, giving away a lot of weight.
And with that, we turn it over to the... Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event.
All right.
And there's the bell to start round 1. He takes that jab. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Are we about to witness a massive upset here in round number 1? And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
up on their feet, but I'm not sure. He caught him big time. He is down hard. I don't know if he's going to beat the count here. Running out of time.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. The winner of this surely will get a world title. He caught him big time. What an explosive knockdown. I don't see any way he's going to beat this count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell for round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that,
A huge opportunity. Can he cash in? And they're down, and that may just do it. He is not moving. Will he make it back to his feet?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
a knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys. Feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this.
The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies. Deontay Wilder.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
And of course, we fight out. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Fantastic punch. He's going for the finish. Can he seal the deal here in round 1? Incredible start to this fight. Well, he's showing us he's got an iron chin, but at what cost? He's got to think about his future. Takes a deep breath, but right back into the line of fire he goes. The perfect counter lands. Neither man really defending themselves. Brown Bomber in some trouble. Big, heavy shots, and Lewis is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here. Oh, Joe Lewis just got caught. Trying to just weather this tornado coming at him. We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
And when he's not,
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of it. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
2,
somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Here we go, it's round 2. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around? Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. The Brown Bomber in some... The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Joe Louis in trouble. And he's finished the job. Clock is ticking. They've got him hurt, but can they finish? Neither man really defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Quick punch scores. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. It looks like the Brown Bomber in some trouble. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him.
Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart. There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to...
Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Joe Louis in trouble. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham, alongside Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red.
A lot of pre-match. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. How did they survive that? Punch. Marciano fighting to survive. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Beautiful counter shot. That left counter was perfectly timed. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes, this is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be... Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how he bounces back. Show us something, Rocky. He's down, and the referee has started the count. Will he make it back to his feet? Not looking good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Rocky Marciano in trouble, do you believe it? He went down so hard, there is no way he's going to beat this count.
The referee's standing, watching him close. Come on, make it, you can do it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
What happened? You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And he'll be facing Tommy the Duke Morrison. He weighed in at 101 point. The Bronze Bomber, only 200.
This bout is scheduled.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. It looks like we're going to see an early night here. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. He got caught. Gets out of the way of that left hand. He just rung his bell. Can he? And they're down. Will he make it back to his feet?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Catch and shoot. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. And now going for the finish. And that may just do it. He is not moving. What a shot that put him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Well, that looked like a flash knockdown here. Let's see if he can get back to his feet. The referee has started the count here. I don't know. Not looking good.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean, out.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live. Here he comes, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. One of the hardest. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight. Here we go for round one. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing deep. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. And that'll do it. Patterson goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Great counter right hand there. Oh, and Patterson's dazed. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What a shot. Somebody can smell blood. Look at that. Look at that cool exterior. Look.
Patterson took that one in a bad way. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. They exchange punches. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round two. He got knocked down in the last one. How did they survive that? And a counter left. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Patterson's rocked. And Patterson couldn't take any more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for the Braun.
This bout.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will set. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. They exchange punches. And missed with that jab. It's obvious. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. I don't believe what we're seeing here. An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Ted, and the heat is on, 3 minutes seems like 3 hours.
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Catch and shoot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Usyk. Seems like he's beginning to recover a little bit. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Fantastic punch. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Nice counter. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Neither man really just... We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Hey, those punches at the big Ukrainian in big trouble. And down goes Alexander Usyk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. And there's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there jumping him, do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick. It looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. The clock is ticking. They've got him hurt, but can they finish? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. He's got to get back into the fight. A much better game plan here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. it shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything else.
He's in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Good counter right-handed kick. There's a scoring blow. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Usyk might go down here. What an upset.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next. There's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Counter right. That counter shot lands. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. How did they survive that? Beautiful counter punch. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist.
We've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power.
We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. And the big cat goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given.
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. And the big cat goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.